As a singer, there's been something that's been bugging me about us for years. I've been singing the majority of my life now. I went to college to study music and vocals. I've worked with other singers on tour, in the studio, and in music videos. It's safe to say I've worked alongside and studied with tons of other musicians and tons of other singers. And with that, I've got an inside track to a mindset that I think is really dangerous for singers to have. That dangerous mindset is that singers think that they are just singers. Nothing else. They think that they're not musicians. We think we aren't musicians. But why? Sometimes we get this feeling like the notes that are coming out are just special because they're words instead of notes, but they are notes. A lot of us don't even learn music theory or think that we can get by without it. I can understand why we do this. God, I don't want to learn music theory. That's really complicated and I won't ever use it. With music, feel can only get you so far. This self-exclusion, like we're some sort of higher being, is kind of dumb. And it actively stops you from learning and enjoying working with your peers. You see, when we limit ourselves like this, we're actively closing off paths in our minds that we could happily walk down, doors we could easily open with just a little bit of effort. There is no doubt about it. Singers are musicians, but our bodies are our instrument. And if you are a musician, shouldn't you know a thing or two about music? But a lot of us don't go down the path to learn about the world of music from the position of a player. Okay, players learn their instrument and specialize in it, yeah. But they also understand the greater context in which they sit. Brass players work together to form chords and harmonies that go along with the rest of the music. Bass and drums lock together to form that groove that keeps the track going. Pianists and guitarists voice chords differently so they stand out, but everything seems wider and fatter. But just because we sing on top of all this doesn't mean we shouldn't understand, and doesn't mean that we can't collaborate with all of these people. There's so much more practicality in understanding yourself as a musician rather than a singer. If you know a thing or two about music, you can communicate with your fellow bandmates much easier. I've been at band practices where other singers have asked the band to play down. What does that mean? Are we turning down the volume? Are we transposing the key down so it's easier for the singer to sing? Are we playing quietly but still at the same volume? Are we slowing down the tempo? Without being able to understand musical parlance, musical language, we put ourselves at a disadvantage. Singing comes with ego. I need to be the center of attention. But let's step away from all of that and acknowledge that we still have things to learn. And know in ourselves that we can still be great singers with journeys to go on. We are musicians. Our bandmates know it, I know it, you know it, we know it. You've just got to change the way that you look at it. So hey, thank you very much for watching this video. If you didn't know, A Rocket Complex is a band, and we have our latest EP, A Wayward Constant, out on all good music streaming services now. We're working on our second EP right now, but this time with passion. So subscribe for more from that, and more videos like this too. Speaking of videos, you can also see our music video for Return of the Mac here, and for our latest single, You Are Here, here. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. See ya.